Hey guys, I am here with my first plan with me with my new filming setup. The video looks a lot better, however, it might be a little bit shaky. I'm gonna do my best to not bump the table, but I make no promises. There, I already hit it. I'm going to be filming a rewind plan with me today for the week of January 18th through January 24th in my Caress Press inserts. I'm going to be using the September 2020 mystery kit from ScribblePrintsCo. I'm gonna go through it with you. These are the glitter headers. I love this color scheme, so pretty. The labels, the 15mm washi. These are the full boxes. And this kit's super pretty. I'm just not really into wood tones, so that's why it made its way into this planner rather than my, the planner that I use daily. Since this was from September, it is a little bit of an older format, but still cute nonetheless. Here's some extra full boxes. I love this one of the fire with the marshmallows. Definitely gonna have to pull that in. I hate this bottom washi, but like I said, I'm just not into wood tones, and these are the Fashion Girls. I am also bringing in silver foil with this kit. I have my silver foiled Jack Frost underlays, this silver 15mm washi bow from ScribblePrintsCo, along with these bow foiled headers. And I'm going to grab some scissors. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through the base like I always do. I did ask you guys for some questions on the gram, and you did not disappoint. So I'm just gonna start by going through those. The first question was asked by the lovely Emily Catherine Plans, and she asked me, what is my favorite date that Chris and I have done? And this is hard. I feel like most of our dates now are not like that special, but I'm gonna go with what I know is Chris's favorite date that we've ever done. This was our first Christmas time together, so like this would have been December 2018. Is that when we started dating? Yeah, December 2018. Chris had never been ice skating before, so we went downtown to where like the big Christmas tree is, went ice skating, and then we went back to his house and we ordered a pizza and then like laid in bed with the pizza box in between us and watched the Polar Express. So that was like one of my most like memorable special dates with him. However, I'm going to sidetrack and tell you about our worst date ever, which was our first date. Chris and I met on Tinder, and at the bar he was working with at the time had trivia night. Originally, that's what we were gonna do. Probably should have stuck with that idea. Instead, he changed his mind and decided he was gonna take me to the New York State Fair, which is fine, whatever, fun. But then he decided it was gonna be a double date. I'm kind of a shy person, so to meet one new person is kind of scary. So then to meet like 3 new people, and I'm just like the odd man out who doesn't know anybody. And like, I'm not particularly a fan of these people. Like, there has been some issues now, years later. But it was terrible. It was so hot. His friends made us go into like one of the animal like barns filled with chickens, and I swear to God, it was like 300 degrees in there. I don't know how they weren't chicken nuggets at that point. And it was just a terrible time. And like, I honestly did not plan on ever seeing him again. That's how bad the date was. But, you know, here we are. Pink Planet Designs asked me what my worst habit is. I think probably my worst habit is thinking myself into a bad mood. Like, I'll be fine, and then I'll like just harbor over one thing that's like not that big of a deal until it becomes a big deal in my mind. And it's like not a good thing. Or my other bad habit is letting myself get too hungry to the point where I'm just like really, really, really mean to everyone around me. Making sure this isn't framed because we new to this situation. Crafty Inked Girl asked me a couple of questions. The first one she asked me, and also Carly Plans asked me this question as well. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I would 100% move to the UK in a heartbeat. It's just like I went there on vacation once, and no place has ever felt so much like home. Like, it just, I just loved it. It was just beautiful. I don't know how to describe it other than it just felt like home. I'm trying to figure out what full boxes I want to use. I know I want to use that one, and I know I want to use her, so that's 2. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then maybe the doggo? No. Nah. I guess I'll use this girl. I don't like the deer. I don't know if you can use that. I don't like the deer, so I'm definitely going to use her. So I think I'm going to use the double box, which I already used. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's what we're going with. Decision made. Cool. Okay. So yeah, I would move to the UK. Crafty Inked Girl then also asked me, aside from making your fabulous stickers, what is my dream job? I feel like doing stickers full time would be like my #1 dream job. Just something where I don't have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm a night owl, so having to go to bed early to wake up early is just like terrible vibes. I'm not a fan, don't enjoy. I guess like besides that, my #1 like dream job, if it could possibly be, would be to just be like a travel vlogger, because I love traveling and sharing my experiences, taking photos. So I guess probably that, like an unrealistic dream. And then her last question was, where do me and Chris want to go on our honeymoon? So this is all like, if possible, if it's safe. Obviously, if it's not safe for us to like go abroad, we won't. But I'm going to, until I am no longer allowed to think this way, assume that we will be able to go wherever we want. And we'd always said that we were going to go on our honeymoon to Japan, but Chris is starting to feel a little apprehensive about it because neither of us know any Japanese. So I guess he's getting a little bit of cold feet. Granted, we went to France and neither of us speak French, so I'm not really sure about that. But other than that, is in 2020 we were supposed to, for my birthday, go to Greece and Italy, so maybe we'll do that instead of Japan. But I don't know, one of those two will definitely be where we end up. Okay, what do we want to do next? I guess I will use this. Sure. Okay. Then my love, Carly Plans, has a bunch of questions for me, and I feel like she did it as a meme because whenever she asks for questions, I literally give her like 50 questions just to be annoying. Her first thing was, if I could move anywhere, where would it be? We already went over that with the UK. Sticking with that answer. She also then asked, what do I order at Burger King? And this is funny because I say all the time how I don't like beef, and I don't, but at Burger King I get burgers. Look at me being a fake ass bitch. But I get burgers at Burger King, 2 cheeseburgers, like off the dollar menu. They're like this thin, taste like shit, but are still good somehow. It's pretty much how I deal with that. And I get that along with, depends. Depends how hungry I am. If I'm really hungry, I'll get that and a medium fry and an 8 count of the jalapeno cheddar bites with ranch. If I'm feeling less hungry, I'll just get that with the medium, like a large fry instead of a medium fry, and without getting the jalapeno cheddar bites. If you haven't had them, I highly suggest. They're really freaking good. And then everywhere I go, I get a large Diet Coke with no ice. And then get really mad if they only have Pepsi. She then asked me, what decade do I think I belong in? I literally asked Chris what decade he thinks I belong in because I didn't know how to answer this question, man. I don't know. Probably this one. I hate old-timey things. I hate period pieces. I hate history. All of it. I don't know, maybe sometime in the future. Seems more my speed. I don't really want to go back in time. She also asked me what food I'm craving right now. I'm literally not craving anything. I just had dinner. We got Moe's. It was delicious. I get a bowl with no meat. I get seasoned rice, both kinds of beans, lettuce, cheese, and sour cream. And then instead of eating it with a fork, I eat it with the chips. She then asked who was the last person I was in the car with, and if it was Kenzie, who is Planner Queen, KWEEN here on Instagram, if I was in the car with her, then she's glad I made it alive. The last person I was in the car with was Chris on our adventure to go grab some Moe's. Carly also asked, guys in gray sweatpants, yay or nay? I'm going to answer the question like this. One of Chris's Christmas presents was a pair of gray sweatpants. Anywho, next she asked me, I'm sure I know this because you hate the outdoors, but have you ever been kayaking? And girl, you already know. Absolutely not. Sounds terrible. Zero interest, don't want to do it, will not be doing it. Then I have a couple of questions here from Amy Ray Plans 5. And she asked me, what is my favorite dessert? Girl, you know I love this question. I have a big old sweet tooth. I love a lot of desserts. The number one thing I probably would say that I look for if I'm going out to eat and ordering dessert is like a warm brownie with like caramel, ice cream, fudge, the works. Big fan of that. We also have this one like local restaurant near me. It's called Good Buddies. And they have a homemade monkey bread with vanilla ice cream and caramel. Fantastic. Another local restaurant owned by the same people that I have called Copper Top has like homemade beignets, and I'm telling you right now, they would make Tiana proud. So good. Basically anything without whipped cream. I think whipped cream is disgusting, so that ruins a dessert for me. So anything else, honestly, big fan. She also asked me my favorite character sticker shop. I'm going to be honest, I've been kind of leaning away from characters lately and more into foiled icons. But I would say like my number one favorite is probably the Coffee Monsters Co. because I find them to be the most neutral. Up there also would be Once More with Love, but I think I honestly like the Coffee Monsters Co. better because the red bow on the Once More with Love characters, though adorable, you know, I'm a planner girl, I can get down with some bows, doesn't usually match things, so I find myself coloring it in black. So if the Once More with Love Munchkins didn't have the bow, I would say they're tied, but because of the bow, gotta go with the Coffee Monsters Co. I also really like Whimsical Cat Studios. I think her stickers are really cute, and with being blonde and buying predominantly all blonde stickers or characters, the shade of blonde is important to me because some of them are very, 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 very yellow, which again doesn't match a lot of things. So I prefer one like this is the Whimsical Cat Studio, where the blonde is more cool toned, I guess. I like the Teeny and Friends from Glam Planner, but I think they're kind of expensive for how much many you get per sheet. Yeah, and I think, what is it called? Beneva Creations has really cute ones. I've not purchased from them yet, but Big fan, very cute. Amy also asked me, do I like to read, and if so, what kind of books? I do like to read. My favorite author is Ellen Hopkins. She writes, sorry about that, like really fucked up books about like sad topics like abuse, addiction, things like that. I don't know why I like reading them, and her books are written in poem form, so if you do check her out, don't be discouraged by the fact that they're like this thick. They're really quick reads because it's all in poems, so there's that. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie, like the Harry Potter books, J.K. Rowling, piece of shit, but I do read them often. I'm like looking at my bookshelf. Yeah, mostly just like fucked up books about like sad topics. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me. There probably is. Plans with Emily asked me, what are 3 things that make me feel better? Number 1 thing, Chris. Chris always makes me feel better. That's what the person you're marrying is supposed to do. Besides that, taking a shower. If I'm in a bad mood, I just go take a nice, long, hot shower, and it usually does the trick. Some of you are probably thinking chicken nuggets. That is not correct. If I'm in a bad mood, like if I'm not the type of person who like eats my feelings, if I'm upset or struggling with something, the thought of eating makes me sick to my stomach. So we don't do that very much when we're being a sad girl. Probably Harry Potter is the last thing that like always makes me feel better. That's like my comfort thing. If I'm going through it, Harry Potter is being slapped up on that TV. It's what we're watching, it's what we're doing, it's how we're living our motherfucking life. And then the last question I got was from Sylvia Cross _ and she asked me, what is your favorite song from Frozen and then from Frozen 2? Frozen 1, my favorite song is, you know, I'm a basic bitch. I admit it though, is Let It Go. I'm a big fan. I think it's a fantastic song. However, honorable mention, there's so many. First off, for the first time in forever, can we just all make a vow that when the world is safe again, we all walk outside of our front door without a mask on and just all sing for the first time in forever, because that's just how it's gonna be. And what's the name of the song? The one that she sings with Hans. Love is an Open Door, is that what it's called? Well, Chris is a saint, and we were going through like what songs we want played at our wedding, and we were trying to think of like a good recessional song for after our wedding ceremony, and I wanted some sort of Disney bop, and I was like, oh, how about that one? And he said, okay. So, honorable mention to that bad boy. And then, my favorite songs from Frozen 2. Frozen 2, every song pretty much slaps. The only one I don't really care for in Frozen 2 is the one that Anna sings. It's like really sad. What is it called? The Next Right Thing. I usually skip that one when I'm listening to the soundtrack because it makes me too upsetty spaghetti, so I can't watch it or listen to it. Number 1 favorite is Show Yourself. I recently got a sweatshirt from 100 Acre Threads on Etsy that's straight up just says Show Yourself on it, and I think it was a great purchase personally. No regrets. Lost in the Woods, also a really good one. Chris also likes that one, so not that he like lets me, he's not like controlling, but he does not get upset when that one comes on. He's not like, ugh, this again. He actually enjoys it. And then I also really love Into the Unknown. I feel like you gotta love that one if you love Frozen 2. They're just honestly so good. I can't really complain about any of them because they're all fantastic. The soundtrack of that movie, I don't know if you guys have watched the documentary on Disney Plus about Frozen 2, but spoiler if you have not seen it, they almost cut Show Yourself from the movie after doing the initial viewing because they couldn't really, I think, as far as I remember from the documentary, they couldn't figure out a good enough way to make it make sense. But I am hecka glad they figured that out because I am obsessed with that song. And the fact that she's singing it with her mom, talking to her mom. As somebody who's lost their mom, it just gets me in the feels, to say the least. But that is all of your guys' questions. I'm pretty much done with the base. I just need to slap on these bad boys. And I'm going to fast forward through that, trim off my deco, and I will be back. Okay, I think this is zoomed in enough. You guys will have to let me know in the comments if it looks okay. I'm going to start with my sidebar. Since I have the room for a little quote, I have this from Inspire Ever After that says, "Be fearless today." The little green I thought would match the green accents. And then I'm just gonna, this is obviously so beyond not functional in this planner, but whatever. We're gonna just write my journal and that Chris isn't working. For this is weeks ago and we were already aware of all of this. Okay, so let's start with Monday. Let me get situated because I feel like I'm a bit all over the place. So, first things first is it was one of my paydays. I'm going to use a little patterned label to mark that. I love this gray plaid color. Do these snowflakes. They're pretty cutie. And then these are the tweezers that I'm using. They're from ScribblePrintsCo. My friend Carly actually PRs for her. So if you think you use Carly 15, you'll get Carly 20, I think, and it's 20% off. Save her some coin. I just ordered a second pair with a curved tip to try those out, but these are super cute. And then you guys, I don't even know why you watch my videos because I literally don't do anything different ever. It's the same shit every single week. So, guess what? We watched YouTube this day. How fun and fresh and unique. I'm gonna use a little quarter box to mark that. And then I am going to use this little icon from my shop of a movie clapper. Oh, I used a $ icon from ScribblePrintsCo. And then this little YouTube binge script. And then I got lunch with my gal pal Mackenzie. We work together, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going out seeing mad people. Don't even come for me. We party together all day long. I have this little dude from Once More with Love eating a cheeseburger. And a with Kenzie custom script from my shop. Then for the second part of that day, I apparently had a really freaking boring evening. I did some working stuff. I think it was probably designing of some sort, because I don't really work on orders during the week unless I had a sale. So I'm going to use this like fun little box. I like using these when I use my underlays because you can see more of them. And then I have this like big computer from Happy Dia and a Happy Dia, I don't fucking know. And then a work script from my shop in silver foil. And then Chris and I are still trying to power through Black Clover. I'm still not liking it, but it's just how it goes. I really love this navy color. I'm going to put that label in with a mighty sized TV icon from my shop, along with a Black Clover script, which is no longer a custom. It is just coming to the shop. It should already be in the shop by the time you're seeing this video. I'm pre-filming this quite a bit. So then let's move on to the beginning of Tuesday. First thing I'm marking is that I watched YouTube. Let's use this navy quarter box. Trying to not only use the navy since, like I said, it is like my favorite. I'm going to mark it exactly like I did with the movie clapper from my shop and a YouTube binge sticker from my shop. And then the next thing I did was organize some of the trick and stickers. I completely redid how I have my foil organized, and if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. I can do a video. I just don't want to do it if it's not like wanted. And then I have this super cute organized sticker from love.shara, I think is what it is called. And then I'm going to take a little thing in the white color to mark that I got lunch with Mackenzie. I have this cute, I love this sticker from Once More with Love of the little drive-through. Use the green. I tried pulling in a lot of green with this spread because I don't really have much of a opportunity. And another custom with Kenzie script. Then I'm gonna mark, funny story, Chris locked himself out of his car this day, and so he was waiting for AAA to come let him out. So I left work and came home to let him in. So gonna use just like a little tiny car icon from ScribblePrints. Is this in frame? Yeah. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm doing my best. And then I made myself a salad for dinner, and I remember this was one of my first things I posted on my Instagram story that got me talking to a lot of people, was my infamous chicken tender salad. Lettuce, ranch, chicken tenders. For the longest time, Chris tried telling me that's not a salad. You guys all helped with my battle to prove to him that it is indeed a salad. A not nutritious salad, but a salad nonetheless. I'm going to use a little salad icon from Once More with Love. And then I'm going to take this light blue, I love this size box, to mark that I did some more working. Have a little mini sized printer icon from my shop. And then I had run out of silver scripts and work scripts, and I was too lazy to make more. So we have some super ancient old on white paper work scripts. Listen, trying to not be wasteful. And then I'm going to take another white little thing. Actually, does this kit have the patterned ones, or is this not new enough? Okay, no. Never mind. Pop that in there. And then I'm going to, again, mark that we watched some Black Clover. I have the mighty sized TV icon and a Black Clover script, which is now available in the shop under anime scripts. So we will move on to Wednesday. First things first, there was a lot of snow. I hate the snow. I think it is awful and a nightmare and gross. I'm gonna use this plaid so that in case I bring it in on the other side, it's at least somewhere over here. So I have this emoji from Once More with Love with a snowball looking all mean and evil with a fuck this script from my shop because that's how it felt. And then the next thing I did was I watched some more YouTube. I will use a purple quarter box for this. And then marking it exactly the same as I'm sure you could have guessed, movie clapper icon from my shop, YouTube binge script from my shop. And then, oh, big shocker, I got lunch with Mackenzie. Who saw that coming? Who's not surprised? If any of you are surprised, I'm disappointed in you. Oh, I'm gonna use this blue washi strip. And I have this little cutie from Once More with Love with a little green bandana on and a Win Mackenzie custom script from my shop. And then for dinner that night, Christopher and I decided to get Plannahannah, apparently. I'm sorry if you could hear that. I think he's playing a video game in the other room and just cheered. So, go baby, good job. This is a doodle from Wild Summer Designs of a salad, and then a black Plannahannah script from my shop. Kind of not my best life choice of doing the navy, but whatever. My neighbors were literally running down the stairs. Okay. So then that night I filmed a bit. I'm going to use this blue third box. And I have this munchkin with a camera and a film script from my shop. And then I'm going to mark that we watched some more of our show. I'm going to use this washi strip, add a little bit more pizzazz down here. And I have a mighty sized TV icon and a black clover script, both in silver foil. So that is everything for this half. Bringing in the second half. Okay. First things first, I had a bill due this day. When I got my PC, because I used to be like a really cool streamer girl on Twitch, I financed it, and you know, one of these days I'm gonna not be lazy and just go in and pay it off, but like, I don't remember my password, so we'll just keep up with these monthly payments. So I have a little mini laptop sticker from ScribblePrintsCo. And then I planned, which first off, I'm just going to put this box down because I know I want to use this to mark the next thing. I want to gauge how much room I'm going to have. Okay, I'm definitely going to use a quarter box, or a label, I think. Purple label, sure. I'm so sorry if you can hear my neighbors. They wear cinder blocks for shoes, I think. So I have this sticker. I have no idea where it's from. A friend of mine gifted me a bunch of planner stuff and that was in there. I swear to God, these neighbors. And then I have a plan script from MagicPrintsCo. Okay, so I have this full silver foiled box from ScribblePrintsCo. And I'm using that with this ring icon from my shop to mark that was 1 year and 4 months until me and Christopher's wedding. So next for that evening, the first thing we did is we had a little trippy to Target, I guess. Not really sure why. I hate doing stuff after work, so could not even slightly tell you what this was for. Then I have a silver Target icon. Put that there. And then I did some more design work. Like I said, guys, I apologize for this ruckus my neighbors be causing. Okay, I'm gonna use this cute little Whimsical Cat Studios girl and another ancient old on white paper script from my shop. And then we watched some more of our show this night. And we have like 30 episodes left. They're like 20-minute episodes. And I cannot wait to be done. Did not enjoy, do not recommend, don't watch it, not good. Same way, Mighty TV and a Black Clover script. Cute. Okay, Friday. The first thing I want to mark is that I got paid. Cute little patterned label. And I'm literally using the exact same sticker from ScribblePrintsCo to mark that. And then, ooh, big shock, I know. I watched YouTube. Use this light blue quarter box, and we're gonna mark that literally exactly the same way as we have been because I stick to one thing that I know works. And then the next thing I did was, ooh, I know, I got lunch with Mackenzie. Gonna use this thick boy label. Ew, it's kind of big. Oh well. We're committed, we're doing it. Then I have this cute little purple fork and knife from Inspire Ever After, and then a With Kenzie script in silver that I made for myself, but if you have a friend named Kenzie, you could get it as a custom. And then I worked on orders this night, which is what I do all weekend long. Fun times. Chris is an angel and helps me because it's true love. And then I have this little printer sticker from Chasing Chels and a work script. Apparently we also had a date night, which would have been before we worked on anything, but I must have been a non-planned spur of the moment date night. Gonna put this in. Ew, there's a hair. That's disgusting. And then I'm also gonna toss in a purple little thing. Okay, the sticker I have to mark our date night, gigantic. Apparently we got Mexican food. This is fine. That's from Grin and Barrett Plans. And then a date script from ScribblePrintsCo. And then we watched more Black Clover. And here's that. Let's move on to Saturday. The first thing that happened on Saturday is that our national grid bill was due. And it's like the annoying, like after Christmas bill, and it's like dumb expensive because of the Christmas lights. So that was due that day. And I have this little money bag from ScribblePrintsCo to mark that. And then we did laundry, went to my dad's to do that, which is gross, and I hate doing laundry. It's like my least favorite chore possible. It takes up a giant chunk of the day, so we will use that along with this Planet Beautiful girl with like pinkish purplish hair, and then an ancient script from my shop that says wash your damn clothes. That is in the shop. It just doesn't look like that, but that like wording is. So the next thing we did, per every Saturday, is get some groceries. Going to use this. Probably could use something thicker, but that's fine. And then I have this little grocery cart icon from ScribblePrints, and then a groceries script in black from my shop. And then for the evening, I worked on more orders. Pop that in, and this cutie girl from Whimsical Cat Studios and the old ass work script from my shop. And then, guys, I baked some cookies this night, and they were so good. I've already made them again. They're like a mock, like at-home version of the kitchen sink cookie from Plannahannah. And they're just so fire flames. If you want the recipe, let me know. I will send it to you on the gram. So good. So I'm going to use this little foiled cookie icon from ScribblePrintsCo, and a bake shit script from my shop is available in the shop, just not on white paper. And then Chris and I got Burger King for dinner. I have this little, I think his name's Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. in a Burger King bag. And then a Burger King script in black from my shop. Oh, I just can't stop singing tonight, guys. And then Sunday, my car bill and my car insurance were due, which is sad because it's a lot of money. I hate when like bills are due and it's like an auto payment, so it's like the 24th of every month, but like didn't come out for mad days because it's a Sunday. But I have this car icon from ScribblePrintsCo. And then this is the day that it started. My like 2-3 weeks long, just never ending, terrible struggle with having nightmares literally every night. So we are going to use this little guy from Once More with Love to mark that. And then I did work on more orders that day. And I have this printer from Chasing Chels and a work script from my shop. And then Chris and I had a date night to Buffalo Wild Wings, which is like our go-to place for a date. We just love it. So I have a little silver chicken leg from Scribble Prints and a With Chris custom from my shop. And then we had a little Target run. I'm going to use a little white label for. And a little Target from Magic Prints Co. And then we ended the night and this week with watching more Black Clover. Okay, guys, I'm going to fill everything in and then zoom out and be back to show you the finished spread and all of my leftovers. Okay guys, this is the finished spread. Looks pretty cute. Kind of a fan. I like it a lot more seeing it all put down than I did before. Just regrouping. I'm going to show you everything I have left. I typically from ScribblePrintsCo buy mini kits because this is how much, even doing this full ass spread, I have left over. Barely touched this page. Literally used 6 stickers off of this page. Have a full box here, all of the date covers and some bottom washi. Have a couple of glitter headers left. This little thing on the 15mm. 1 full box here. A bunch of full boxes here. Most of this page. Most of the label sampler. I used a good bit of this page. I used, I don't know, maybe a third of this page. And I used a lot of this page, and there's another full box. This is going to go into my bin of leftover stickers, and then I also have these 2 left from my underlays. But other than that, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching it. Thank you to everybody who asked questions on my Instagram. That makes these a lot more fun to do. And with that being said, please leave a like down below, a comment, subscribe, turn on the bell. It means a lot to me, okay? Have a good day. Bye. Love you.